Are you in a position where you need to make a decision? Ever felt stuck about making a decision? And what does this scissor have to do with decisions? Hang on. For the best entrepreneur life and business advices, please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell so you'll get notified when I upload a new video at least every Thursday. Now, if you have issues making decisions, maybe feeling the fatigue of being in a period where you can't really make a decision, by the end of this video, you will understand the importance of deciding, and I'll also share some advices on how to decide. So hang on. First, some questions for you. How important is it to decide as an entrepreneur? Does decisions have an impact on your financials, on your business, on your health, on your relationship? Please leave a comment below. What do you think? What do you believe? Is it important to make decisions fast or not? When do you know what is right or wrong? Do successful people make choices really fast, decisions really fast? What do you think? What do you believe? Leave a comment below. I will walk you through some powerful thoughts about this and also about how to maybe in a new way think about decisions. It's gonna get a little complicated, but not only that, I'm gonna show you a little bit of Copenhagen too in this video, and you'll understand why later on. So hang on. First of all, why are decisions so necessary to make or take? Well, from my experience, not being able to decide is something that can drain me. I don't know if you ever felt that. I'm trying to decide and I really can't figure out, should I go left or right here? Could be business, could be life. Taking up a lot of energy. And why is it is like this? Let's start with the root of all of this. Because decisions comes from the Latin word decidere. And the meaning of that word, here comes the scissor, cut off. When you decide, when you decidere, you cut off. See it like this. You got a lot of wires hanging on to you. All the different possibilities that you can do all the time. Maybe you're in a situation where you need to decide something. You need to cut off all the things that you don't want to focus on. All these wires, they're like taking you to the left, to the right, to the up, to the down, to the forward, to the backward, right? They're like grabbing onto you. And when this is happening, obviously, you cannot focus your energy on one thing or your mind on one thing. You'll be pulled in every direction. Makes sense? So let's say you're struggling with all of this because your mind goes back and forward, left and right from all the decisions, the wires to the different possibilities. And then you decide, cut off, cut off, cut off. And you got all your energy to focus in the direction that you just decided to go. So it's kind of, when you make a decision, you have clarity. This clarity gives you energy, it gives you power. And you will need that power to really go 100% after the things you want to achieve in your life, business and life. So next thing here, how do you decide something? There are a lot of different opportunities here too. So before I explain them, let me explain something, how you can think about what is right or wrong. It's gonna be a little complicated, but I trust you follow me here. Fact is that we actually decide every moment what we'll do with our life. Yeah, I mean this. I mean, I'm sitting here in this moment talking with you. That's a decision. I could have laid down and slept. I could have jumped. I could have been on my bicycle right now. I could have been in the gym. I could have been with my daughter. I could have been out traveling, right? It's a decision. So whatever you're doing in your life right now, it's a decision. Might not be a conscious decision. Might be something you're doing on autopilot. subconscious decision, right? So it's just very, very important to understand each moment you actually have the possibility of deciding what you want with your life, what you're going to do with your life, because there are endless of opportunities. So the big question is, what is right and what is wrong? I'll try to explain it here. Well, let's say I told you I could have laid down, I could have gone on the bike or something. Right now I'm speaking with you. So in the future there will be a result of me speaking with you. You'll have a video you'll look on and you'll see it. Maybe it's gonna reach someone that actually think, wow, this is so cool, and they decide. Or maybe it's gonna reach someone who says, well, Michael, I need your help in my business and life. I'll never know. Future will tell, right? And even from every moment in the future, there will be endless of possibilities of what's going to happen. Let's say I'm lying down instead of talking to you. That would have another impact in the future with endless opportunities for every moment. Might be I'm lying down and the phone ringing or someone is at the door, and well, if I went bicycling, I couldn't take the door and lock that person in. So again, there's kind of endless of opportunities, whatever we're deciding. And that's kind of magic, right? So how do you know what is right or wrong? We don't. You'll make a decision in the future whether this was good or not good for you. And I'll take it even further when now it gets a little complicated, and this is very much about the conscious and the spiritual thing. Whatever happens in the future, maybe you even don't think if it's good or bad. Maybe you're just thinking, well, that's how it is. Whatever happens. So let me give you an example. You're sitting with a contract. You don't know if you should sign this or not. Could be on a new apartment, on a new house. And you'll think and you use your mind to try to figure out what's going to happen in the future. What's right, what's not right, right? So let's say you sign the contract and you move into this house. In the future, there will be a result from you signing the contract. Probably you'll be living in the house. Maybe you will not. Is then, at this point you're living in the house, is this right or wrong? Is it better than if you didn't sign the contract? Who knows? It's only gonna be in your mind if it's better or not. You can't go backwards in time and not signing the contract. Then again, there's endless of possibilities what could happen. It's only gonna be in your mind. If you're not signing the contract, well, then you probably will not live in that apartment or house. But you might end up living there anyway. You never know. That's the magic of our life. Was that too complicated or did it make sense? So what I'm trying to say with this is that think it through, think about the decision you need to make, feel it, feel what feels right for you, and then decide. Then cut off all the other things. Don't think about them anymore, because it's like you're opening a door. That's kind of the opportunity you're opening, and you're entering that room. And when you're in that room in future, whether it's 5 minutes or an hour or a year from now, well, you have the opportunity to say, well, this is very good for me, or no, it doesn't feel right. And then you can take another decision. It's not for life. And sometimes it might be the right thing not to decide. Maybe you just feel all the anxiety inside of your body from not deciding. Maybe you're pushing yourself to decide. And when you're doing that, maybe you're just stressing yourself even more. If you're that kind of person, and I've been there too, try to think inside of yourself, maybe right now, it's okay that I don't know. It's okay. Then it's a decision not to decide. Makes sense. But again, as I said, when you decided, you cut off all the other things. So if you decide not to decide, cut off that you need to decide, but you made a decision. Whoa, powerful. And if I say only you knows what's right or wrong, that would be wrong, because you don't know. Only future will tell, and only the person who you are, but you're another person in the future, knows. And if that person is very spiritual minded, like I said, that person won't even think about if it's good or bad. It's just how it is. So maybe we don't need to spend that much energy and spend that much time and all those frustration about deciding. Or am I just confusing you? This is kind of going to be a very different videos from all the other ones I can feel right now. Let's see what happens. And one more thing about decisions. I'm sitting here and you might see there's a window behind me. This is my office in my apartment. I'm in the center of Copenhagen. I promised you a very special thing in this video, and I'm gonna walk around with you right now. Yeah, so this is first time I ever did this. So this is where I sat. This is actually my view when I'm sitting and coaching clients or sitting and thinking, and this is on the top. This is kind of a penthouse. This is on the top of my apartment. So just follow me here. I'm gonna give you a little tour around here. This is very different from what I used to. So actually when you look here, all of this is buildings. There's a lot of things going on here. But behind those buildings right here, in the back there, that's Copenhagen. That's the center of Copenhagen, which is in Denmark. So I'll just give you a 330 nearly view. It's a very sunny day. That's why I'm doing this, and it just felt right doing. So that was also a decision from me. So all of that behind, I'm not sure how easy it is to watch it on a camera. That's Copenhagen. And then behind there, you can't see it right now, and it's a little foggy today, but that's the airport in Copenhagen. And down there we got the beach and the water. And very important here is that, no, it's too foggy today, but behind there, I'll show you in another video, we got Sweden. And on a beautiful sunny day like this, but with no fog and no clouds, you can see Sweden. I'll maybe do that for you in another video. Would you like to see Sweden actually? And on another day you would also be able to see Copenhagen much more than you're seeing it here on this little foggy day. Behind there's one of the castles in Copenhagen, and it's very beautiful here. So, as I said, this was a decision for me to show this with you. I don't know if it makes sense to you. It has nothing to do with decisions, and again, it has. So let's get back to the video here. So anyway, now you know what the meaning and why there's so much power in the word decision. And you also have a lot of my thinking about why and how complicated it is to decide, and actually also why it doesn't matter that much. So first of all, I would love if you make a comment to this video. Even if the comment is that I'm too complicated to listen to, that's good enough for me. And if you like the video, please give it a like, subscribe to my channel, and also hit the bell so you will get notified when I post a new video at least every Thursday. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Make it a great day and be awesome.